Hey fans, my name is Roger. Check out my brand new show, Roger Sports Talk, on YouTube and Facebook. And you can also find it on www.rogerandgregsportstalk.com, bringing you hot news every single week. Stay tuned, fans. You're going to like what you see.
Roger and Greg, Sports Talk, yo, bringing you the news wherever you go. I said it's Roger and Greg, Sports Talk, yo, and on Facebook and YouTube you find the show. So on your laptops and phones, witness the trifecta. No falling asleep, this isn't Mike Francesca. We politic facts guaranteed to impress you. With sports in our blood, you can call us the professor. You don't want to miss it cause we're bringing the hype, getting more jacked up than Mike and Mike. And right around 9, you can follow us. On Thursdays, you heard, save a spot for us. The talk is us, plus we're on top of stats. And Greg will let you know that you can Roger that. I said it's Roger and Greg, Sports Talk, yo, bringing you the news wherever you go. It's Roger and Greg, Sports Talk, yo, make sure to tune in when we start the show.
Welcome everybody to Roger Sports Talk. Thanks for tuning in, fans. Tonight I have a very special guest for you, the new TAZ champion, Kyle Hall. Kyle, are you there?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going? I'm glad you're able to make it to the show. Thanks a lot. Thanks for coming to the show. And let's get started. Kyle, I got a couple questions for you. Let's talk about your title win. How did it feel to win the TAZ championship?
Man, it was like the most accomplished feeling that I had, other than with other like important things in my life. But it was just one of those things that came together, and it was a real special moment.
So tell the fans, for the fans who don't know, is this your first heavyweight title victory?
Yes, it is actually. First of many, I hope. And again, it was really special. My sister was there, who's a wrestler, and she's part of Aero Club. Her name's Desi Derada. She fights out of Cali. She was there. She got to witness it. She actually helped me a little bit, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, fans, I got to see this guy, and he's definitely has the skills. I mean, he just does his thing in the ring. He's absolutely amazing. You know, you're awesome, Kyle. I'm very happy you're the champion. All right, so next on December 10th, there's a Metroplex Wrestling that you're going to be attending. You're going to be facing Kenny Steele. Kyle, your reaction on that?
My reaction on Kenny Steele, or just my reaction coming back to MPX?
MPX and for Kenny Steele. Wrestling Kenny Steele.
Coming back to MPX, again, they hate me, I hate them. It's like a weird relationship. They just don't understand me, so that's why we don't get along. But as for Kenny Steele, you know, he's just a stepping stone I need to like get over to get my title back, you know.
Yeah, and how do you feel like you fare against them? You think you got a good shot against them?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
That's good. And yeah, well, I know your fans will be rooting for you. I'm sure I know I sure will be. All right, let's move on to the. I seen like an advertisement for RCW on January 27th. You know, they're advertising for like Jeff Jarrett, Bushwhacker Luge, Luke Hernandez, and Swaggle. Do you have any information for us? Will you be a part of that event?
Yeah, actually, I think I will be a part of that event. It's still quite a ways away, but as far as I know, yes, I am part of it, and I can't wait to go. When you guys are in the area, please come to the show. Again, it's WWE Hall of Famer Bushwhacker Luke. It's TNA superstars, former TNA superstars, LAX, Homicide Hernandez. We got former WWE Hornswoggle. We got the RCW Angels champion, Katie Forbes, and then we also got Santana Garrett, who's a really international sensation too. So it's a big, big show. And like you said, we got the man, the Global Force Wrestling himself, Jeff Jarrett. Amazing man in this business, and it's really going to be a jam-packed show, and you guys don't want to miss it, you know. early bird VIP access, get your tickets. Like, these are the one tickets that you guys do not need to miss, because it's all access, to Jeff Jarrett and all them, and you get to meet them and then meet us, of course. So get your tickets, man. Can't stress it enough.
That definitely sounds entertaining. I mean, I'm even thrilled sitting here thinking about the excitement. I mean, last time I was at an RCW event, it tore the roof down. I mean, it was absolutely incredible. And, I still say that you stole the show last time, and, you really did your thing in the ring. All right, so let's do a little history from you. Kyle, how long, for the fans who don't know, how long have you been wrestling? I mean, how long have you been doing your thing?
I've been wrestling 7 years. I am not from Texas. I'm originally from New Mexico, born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. I was trained by the man named Adam Montoya, a.k.a. Moshpit Mike, who works for Juggalo Champion Wrestling. A very good man. That's my brother right there. He trained my best friend and I of 15 years, named Ray Basuda. We grew up in the business together, trained, and then just started traveling the world thanks to Mosh.
Nice. And tell the fans what it's like to be the life of a wrestler. I mean, tell the fans what it's like to live through the experience, live through the glory, and the rough times and the hard times. Man,
I'm not gonna say like it's easy or whatever. It's really hard. It takes a certain breed to be a pro wrestler, and you always have to sacrifice a lot in this business, and I'm not proud of anything that I've sacrificed. I've sacrificed time with my family, friends, girlfriends, wife. I sacrificed my oldest son's birth. I wasn't there because I was at a show, and I hate that terribly, but
that's got to be rough.
Yeah, it sucks. But if you want to make it, you gotta push yourself and dedicate yourself to this business and pretty much give it all what you were offering to it. And it's hard. It's tough. Not many people can do the sport.
Man, I mean, a lot of fans think it's just all glory and all totally awesome, but they don't think about the side that you just brought up. And I couldn't even bear to think of what you guys go through every single time. Like you said, spending time away from your family and missing so much throughout your life and everything, your personal life. And so goes to my next question. Have you ever sustained an injury, and what was your worst injury that you ever withstand? I mean, this is going to be a related comment from, and a related question from what we just talked about, but what was your worst injury that you've ever sustained?
The worst injury I sustained was in a match with Xavier Daniels at MPX. I dislocated my elbow, and I had to pop it back in place in a match. That was pretty fun. That's the only serious injury I've had so far. Again, like you said, it goes back to what we were talking about. A lot of people think that the sport's fake, that we have it easy, but in all reality, we really don't. I mean, we wrestle 24/7. We train 24/7. We don't get any off days. We don't have an off season like football. We don't train for months and months at a time like in UFC. It's always hey, go to the gym, eat right, go work a show. Monday through Sunday, if you're eat, sleep, breathe wrestling, that's how dedicated you got to be.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people, including my brother, he believes when wrestlers get injured, he believes that's just time they need off to go spend with their family, and they get to go home if they really did get an injury. How do you feel about a comment that was made like that?
Honestly, it used to bug me because, again, I was very immature and young, and I cared about people's feelings and their opinions and stuff. But right now, it's just like, oh, okay, well, to me, they're just ignorant and they don't know what they're talking about because they don't do this sport. They don't push themselves. They don't, they don't understand it. They'll give it the proper respect. So it's just, I don't really let it get to me, and I don't let their opinions matter to me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely understand what you're saying, man, and I agree with you. How do you feel like with all the injuries that so many wrestlers withstand, and your injury to your elbow where you dislocated it? How do you feel when people say that wrestling is fake?
Like I said, man, when I was young and immature, it used to get me mad.
I had a couple questions for you. Who is your dream opponent? I mean, it doesn't matter regardless if they're from the WWE or Impact Wrestling or a Ring of Honor. Who would you love to step in the ring with?
AJ Styles, hands down.
Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing. That would be such a great match. So why AJ Styles? Why out of everybody who, in the industry, why AJ Styles?
AJ Styles was the one I grew up watching, besides Tatanka, The Rock, Chief Jay Strongbow, Wahoo McDaniel, all of them. He's the one that introduced me into that X Division style or the high flying style, and I just gravitated towards that, and I just loved it, and always looked up to him. He always set a positive. I guess what's the word? I'm thinking of the word. Vibe to the business, and everything he did, he always did it 100%. He got to the top of each promotion that he did, whether it be TNA, New Japan, and now WWE. He was always the top guy, and that's kind of inspired me, to be that kind of guy. Guy that works really hard and busts his ass. So
yeah. So going off of that, so is that where you see yourself in the future, like the WWE?
I want, yeah, of course. If you don't strive to have a goal or whatever, then why are you doing something you're good at?
Mm-hmm.
So my goal is like NXT or Japan, or my goal is just to like wrestle to pay my bills, to make sure my family's well taken care of, and to do what I love to do.
Absolutely. Okay. So your favorite wrestler of all time, whether it's the 80s, 70s, 90s, or today, who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
AJ Styles.
Oh, really? Out of everybody, even like guys like Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, The Rock?
Yeah, man. I mean, again, he was different. Don't get me wrong. Each one has their specific purpose in the ring and why I like them and stuff. But again, I always gravitated towards AJ.
Okay, so right now, where you're at right now, what wrestling organization or promotion you would call it? Who do you think is your biggest threat in any of those promotions?
My biggest threat?
Yeah.
Wrestler wise?
Yeah, wrestler wise, like impose the biggest threat.
Give me an example. What you mean? Give me an example.
I mean, like your championship that you have on, that you just won. Who's your biggest threat from that?
Oh, right now, Outlaw is my biggest threat. He's been gunning for me since day one, since the company debuted, because I beat him like twice.
So, do you feel he deserves another shot at the gold?
Actually, I didn't win it against him. I won it against a gentleman named Shane. I think, I'm a fighting champion, and, I'll fight whoever wants to step in the ring with me, and, whether it be him or Shane, Outlaw or Shane, it doesn't really matter. I don't care as long as, I come out victorious still with my title and leave Kansas as the TAZ heavyweight champion. I really don't care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, as a fan, I don't know what you go through the back and everything with them. I mean, I just feel like as a fan, if you've beaten this guy 2 times already, I mean, he would have to earn his, go through a tournament or something like that, build up to
Well, I mean, again, I'm a fighting champion, and I think everyone in that company deserves a shot, even from to the lowest man on the totem pole. So.
Got you. Okay. All right. So let's move on a little bit. I've seen that you were a part of the U.S. Army. If you don't mind, I mean, could you express and tell the fans of what that was like and talk about that for a little while?
It was good, man. It taught me discipline. I deployed. I went to Afghanistan for almost a year. That was pretty fun. I was in the military for 4 years, stationed here in Fort Hood, Texas. Met a lot of good guys, man. I had that brotherhood, friendship, kinship with my unit and stuff, and with my squad. Again, it was a good experience. Nothing like it, and only a few certain amount of people could do the military, especially the job that I was doing, which was 11 Bravo or infantry. Only I think 1% out of 99 joined infantry. So I was that 1%. Again, it's kind of had the same similarities of wrestling. You guys gotta sacrifice your time. You gotta go away to do your duty and protect and serve and stuff like that. So. Again, not many people can do that. That's why I commend them, and I'm kind of honored and privileged to do both. Both wrestling and do both the Army. So,
I mean, you've almost lived like a super life. I mean, a lot of people, wants to join the Army, but like you said, not too many people can do what you do, and a lot of people is not able to. Do wrestling either, so you're pretty much living like a crazy great life in, some perspectives.
Yeah, it's weird, because the Army really wasn't my path. I never thought I would ever join it, but again, when you have kids and you have responsibilities, you gotta sometimes put them before your needs,
Yeah.
So, again, it was a great experience. It's a fun experience. I miss it at times, but I realize, I can't revenue in the past or live in the past. I gotta move forward and provide a better future,
Yeah, definitely. So that's pretty much all we have time for. Do you want to say anything to the fans who's been loyal to you for all these years and supportive to you? And I know you have a lot of followers. I check you out on Facebook and everything, and I see thank you Kyle Hawk all the time. And by the way, thank you. And for,
you got to get that in there. I knew you were gonna get that in there.
Yeah, but I'm thankful for your service and everything that you've put in, and you're just a great guy. And I'm very honored and very privileged to have you on the show this evening.
I just want to, close this show saying thank you guys. Without you guys, Kyle Hawk wouldn't be possible. Aero Club wouldn't be possible. Please love and support me. I'll do the same with you guys. And, you guys make me keep going, keep fighting, keep doing what I'm doing and living this dream. And without you guys, like I said, there wouldn't be me. And I am very grateful for that. And again, come to the show, support Aero Club, come support, independent wrestling, come support everyone that's an independent wrestler. They're sacrificing their bodies, sacrificing their time to entertain you guys and give you guys what you want, what you guys paid your hard-earned money for. So please come, support, and thank you guys. So
It's very awesome to have you on the show, and thank you fans for tuning in to Roger Sports Talk. Appreciate it. If you like the show, if you have any comments or questions you'd like to leave for Kyle or I, just comment below, hit that like button, of course, like and share to your friends. Thank you very much, and thanks for joining in, and thank you for joining us again, Kyle Hawk. And until next time, this is Roger Sports Talk. Thanks.
It's Roger and Greg, Sports Talk, yo, bringing you the news wherever you go. I said it's Roger and Greg.